Hey Scorpio, welcome back to your September reading for 2019. This is a timeless message, so even if it isn't September 2019, don't worry about it. This message could very well be for you. I want to thank everybody who has donated to this channel or who has gotten a personal reading from me. Thank you so much for blessing my life in so many different ways. If you would be interested in donating, whether it be monetary or physical donation, you can find out how to do so down below, as well as how to get a hold of me for personal readings. I also want to thank Creator right now for giving me this opportunity, as always, to bring these messages forward from Spirit and be their messenger, right? So with that, I ask my higher self and the higher selves of those watching to come forward into the sacred space. And I also welcome all those guides, angels, ancestors, and helpers of the higher vibrations to also come into this space. And I ask all those of lower vibrations to be cleared, removed, and blocked from this sacred space. Once that is done, I ask for a white, a rainbow, and a violet light of protection laced with silver and gold to surround this space in order to ensure that messages for the highest good of those watching come through. Aho. With that, I'm just going to go straight into it. I've been kind of meditating on you, Scorpio. I'm really hoping for a more positive message, not so much Spirit slamming you. I asked them to be gentle today, honestly, respectfully, because I don't know. Going into Virgo season as well, it's like kind of like going within. It's the Hermit season, right? Going within, doing introspection. Nine of Pentacles coming out as the first card is really talking about that, Like there's this portion of you where you kind of need to go within and focus on yourself, because there seems to be a bit of maybe codependency, but not necessarily, right? You just need to verify the things that you're feeling and going through, and notice them as the stepping stones to, abundance, towards really stepping into your power and vibrating on a level that you truly deserve, is what they're saying. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, or Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm just going to start pulling these cards out, and then we'll get into the message. How's that? Three of Cups. Oh, I got to move over. Danny, get out of the way. I can't see the cards. All right. Queen of Pentacles. That's a whole lot of Pentacles on your first row, but that's good. Moving forward. This is the energy you're coming out of, the energy you're kind of dealing with in this moment, moving forward. And then the following line is kind of like advice, but energy that you're going to need to focus on in order to move forward in a situation. That's a whole lot of upside downness too. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Moving forward is balance. Oh, I'm really liking the future energy anyways. Getting just over some things in the present anyway, which is, that's good. I haven't seen the Hermit card yet, so maybe you got the jump on the Hermit season and you did all that introspection that you needed to get to a place of, really pulling back. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, really dealing with deception in your life, whether that be from others or, with the Eight of Swords at the bottom, as well as the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I'm just going to leave it there. The High Priestess as well, things unsaid, secrets kind of like being revealed. I'm not even going to tell you what was underneath that. Letting go of heartbreak, three of swords. But yeah, there's a deceptive energy amidst this, and with the Eight of Swords, it really talks about like deceptive energies within your mind that you were dealing with, as being a wounded warrior, like rising above these things that have kind of hindered you in your past and moving forward, in a consistent Eight of Wands, fashion. Eight of Wands can be, somewhat quick movement, or quick communication, but it's not as fast and kind of, not well thought out of, if it was like a swords kind of energy. I'm feeling right now. Like it's more, you're focused and you know what you want and you're moving forward in that direction from here on out. So, like I said, in the not so distant past is like that really going within to gain balance in a situation, to move into a Nine of Pentacles energy, which is more of like coming out of codependency, moving into independence. Being more of a stable kind of plateau, right? Like just leveling things out to know which way will be more fulfilling, more stable, more secure, right? Because those are the things that you were the energies you were dealing with that weren't really satisfying you, right? Didn't really leave you at a par position where you could move forward with confidence. Eight of Cups is like stepping back from a situation, not necessarily stepping away, but stepping back from a situation to look at really, or weighing the pros and cons, they're saying, but really, looking at, what part of this was worth celebrating? What really made this situation, or gave this situation something worth celebrating, something that was joyful in my life, right? Something that nurtured me and put me in the Queen of Pentacles kind of energy, where I felt grounded, where I felt stable and secure. That's where the Nine of Pentacles is moving to. It's really wanting to be in that Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Where I know what I want, I know what I don't want, but I do want happiness. I do need to be grateful for the things that I have been given in my life, and I'm moving out of this, really needing to go out in search of my ninth cup fulfilled, because the cups that I do have before me have not only brought me to this point, but I'm grateful for them. So more pros than cons, I'm guessing. Princess of Pentacles, moving forward in the current energy that you're with, is it could be a message that you're thinking about dealing with, but really all these cards in reverse is like you're not willing to move forward. You're not really, or you're unsure of this, right? And the clarity that you seek really hasn't come to you, even though you've gotten to a point where there's been a transition with the Death card in reverse. There's been a transition in moving forward, but there still isn't this definite answer that you are willing to take a chance, as far as like making an offer or gaining an offer that you're willing to receive as like, okay, we can move forward. This is the way I need to move. So you may be in a state of indecision, right? Seven of Cups in reverse moving forward is needing to get out of this indecision. Letting go of like illusions that you've held on to that are kind of keeping you from moving forward in a balanced and more reciprocated kind of way, right? Like, what does Rambling Mike say? I forget the R word that he uses, but it's really, there's equal reciprocity, there's equal give and take, and when you give something, you're receiving that in return, right? And that's what's going to bring passion back into this relationship or this situation or this, like, there aren't very many cup cards on this, in this deck, aside, like, there's 3, right? 3 out of like 12 is, this has more to do with gaining balance and clarity and on your own part than this does, let's say, love or outside influence regarding an emotional state or like, this is more about clarity and stability for you, right? That's it. Lots of swords, lots of wands. So there's movement, and it's movement. It might seem slow at whatever, but you need to take this time for yourself. This is clearly, you're not moving forward in any like hastily action, or you're not moving forward until you gain this clarity, basically. And that's good. Like, it's safe to come from that approach, because you know that you're protected from the divine. You're looking for answers from your guides, or somewhat of a response on how to move forward, right? But you're also kind of like just protecting your energy and ensuring that moving forward is going to be well received, with the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it's that unsurety. You're just kind of looking for more stability to move forward in that. 7 of Cups reversed into the advice is the Devil. There's a lot of things that you've been, maybe incessantly dependent upon, or excessively dependent upon in your past, that you need to kind of like work out with regards to 7 of Cups, like illusions that may not have don't really allow you to move forward, right? You're kind of like that indecision, you're staying stuck within that, and it's things that you've kind of like, it might be past beliefs that are holding you back. It could be what I'm getting is like, there's a lot of death and like skulls and bones that are beneath you, right? That are kind of just, they're not allowing you to free yourself from this situation. Like just past skeletons in the closet that you need to move forward out of. And a lot of bondage, right? And feeling down and not very secure in your movement, even though, you do have this opportunity to free yourself. It's like you're still reluctant, because it might be something that you're holding on to because it's given you security in the past. 6 of Pentacles, what's this to do with balance? Is there's a change in the World card in the upright. It's like there's a change moving forward, and you're gaining the strength and the courage to take care of these energies that have been holding you back, to move forward in passion, or to move forward with a passionate offer. What's this Princess of Wands? Oh yeah, okay, so emotional stability. Gaining emotional stability. The King of Cups, right? They're saying stabilizing your masculine energy as well. You know, masculine energy is all about action, or walking in the 3D and making the right choices and being within a stable emotional environment, right? To ensure that King of Swords in reverse, like the things that you need to cut out of your life have taken place, right? The thoughts that you've gone through in the past, or that you've worked through recently, have calmed down to the point where you're not so worried about the decision you're going to make moving forward. You're not so worried about spirit not being there, or the things that you want to manifest in your life aren't going to come in the fashion that you truly expect and want them to, right? You're laying down the sword at this time, and you're trusting that the divine is going to alleviate that burden from your thought process. Yeah, the wheel of fortune, right? Like, you're going to allow destiny to bring these things to you. The wheel of fortune in reverse is like maybe not necessarily seeing the outcomes that you've expected or that you've wanted in a situation, but really allowing that space, right? That mental space, allowing that clarity to come in and flush out all those thoughts that do not serve you, to ensure that when the wheel does spin, it's going to spin in a fashion that's like for your highest good, you know. So 2 more cards: Ace of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Oh, I said 2 more cards, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. Moving forward, like, it's calmly calculated. There are things that you need to let go of still, with regards to maybe they're saying past relationships, but like this dude's got 2 wands right in his hand. He hasn't let go of 1 wand just yet, and he's staring into what this wand offers in front of him, and there's a globe, and which could indicate travel, or like movement forward, right? But there's still something that needs to like be let go of. The Emperor in reverse is like, to me, it's like letting go of control, and allowing with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like you're holding on to this. There's a whole lot of wands here. You're still holding on to that thought, or of like you have control over what's coming towards you, when really, yes, you can make movement forward in a fashion that you kind of agree to yourself that this is for me, and I'm going to make baby steps towards that which is serving me at this point, but letting go of control at the same time, and allowing spirit to bring in this new wand, this new passionate beginning. They're saying just give it up to spirit and let go of this control that you're holding on to, which may be an illusion that you're also holding on to, that you have control over these things that are happening to you right now, and relinquishing that. And just moving forward at a slow and steady pace, instead of like rushing into things, and that's pretty much it For judgment is coming. You know, judgment, the things that you have been worthy of and deserving of. You need to also kind of take that into your core being and allow yourself to say, you know, I am worthy of forward movement. I am worthy of a divine relationship. I am worthy of where I am going on my journey. And I honor that. You know, I honor all the things that kind of brought me to this point in my life, you know, all the things that I've gone through with regards to equal give and take and finding this new world that's before me, or a new cycle that's being birthed, the end of a cycle and a new cycle that's being birthed, and taking the necessary steps, you know, calmly and collectively, secure in making this movement forward, emotionally secure in making this movement forward, and not really holding on to this sword, that, or necessarily having to hold on to this sword, because I'm trusting in the divine, you know, to bring forward what I need in my life. You know, I'm trusting this moving forward, right? That all the things that, you know, that have happened to me, you know, or all these thoughts that I've had in my head could have been just as well as deceptive, you know, and the only way to move forward is to let go of these things, recognizing that, yes, I am wounded, but I am also a great healer, and I can heal myself and my wounds, and teach others as well, and communicate these on a level that others can understand, you know, including myself. That's beautiful. Scorpio. I didn't really retain much of that, but I'm moving on to calmer waters. Like, moving forward is going to be that clarity of mind you're going to need, right? Letting go of those nastier water things, those things that have, you know, you just need to rest from. And as you move into calmer waters, you can see the beauty behind why those things have happened. I am going to pull, I'm going to read. I want to read. This is Spirit Animal Oracle. I'm going to pull one of these cards, Spirit Animal Oracle, for guidance for Scorpio moving forward in September. And yeah, let's get an angel card. Guidance from your angels, Oracle deck, just to throw on top of this. Because this is your path. This has nothing to do with anyone else. This is you moving forward and strengthening yourself to ensure that decisions that are going to be made are made with a clear head. And that are going to be, you know, things that you're passionate about. It's beautiful. Okay, there you go. Creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity in your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Yeah, passion that may have been lost, right, recently. So to me, that's anything that's really going to make your heart sing at this time. You need to move forward with that. And the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities, allowing yourself to be open to what spirit has to bring in. 14, that's a 5. So I think if you know numerology, I don't have numerology on hand, but that's a 5 that kind of came forward. And let's go into our story time. Story time mode. I haven't done this in a while, and I kind of miss it, you know? Starfish. 174. Oracle message is, stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. Scorpio, oh my God, you are powerful. Believe in that, trust in that, you know. There is so much that you have as far as gifts that you can manifest pretty much anything that you want, especially when, you know, you've been in this dark kind of or gloomy energy where of uncertainty and stuff. You need to kind of like shed that and know that you are worthy, Scorpio. You're worthy of whatever you seek and moving forward. And this creative project can also help you, you know, stabilize those energies and bring that feeling of worthiness. Like, look at what I've created. Look at what I can create, you know? That's empowerment right there. Anyways, back to it. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? You know, getting out of your mind space, moving forward, and trusting in like the magic from within, right? Let go of your rigid beliefs, as we talked about, Seven of Cups in reverse, about what is possible for you, and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart, and your eyes to what Spirit has available for you. Now it is time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. I got goosebumps. I don't know about you, but I really love the way that ended. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Like, I'm glad I really pulled this deck out to you. The divine is always with you, Scorpio. They got you. You know, you just trust in yourself and trust that everything that you need, they will provide you, right? They keep hammering that home for me to tell you. It's just like, believe in yourself, for you are Spirit. You are infinite possibilities. You hold that energy within you, that creation energy within you. You are all powerful. You are source energy. There is no separation, and whatever you want in your life will come to you. We will bring it to you. You will bring it to you. Okay? So, beautiful read. If you guys liked it, please like and share with your friends. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. If this really resonated with you and you want to share how or why or just like share some positive feedback for me, you can do so in the comments down below. I hope you have an amazing beginning of September, Scorpio, and I'll hope to see you for the mid readings. Namaste.